Hi guys, Robbo46 here, and it's that time of the season again in MotoGP where all the rumours are milling around and it's just going crazy at the moment. The first rumour is to do with this guy on screen now, Jack Miller, current championship leader in Moto3, although he's not had the best past few races. A non-finish in Assen only gives him a 7-point advantage over both Fanate and Alex Marquez. So what are the rumours surrounding Miller? Well, according to Mark VDS in Moto2, Miller and his parents have signed a 3-year contract, to ride for them in Moto2 from 2015 onwards. Quite a long contract if I'm honest, but that's what it is. However, Jack Miller has said that he hasn't signed anything and he has no commitments as of yet. There's also rumours that he might skip Moto2 altogether, which, come on, that's just stupid. Going from Moto3 straight into MotoGP is unheard of, and it would be such a stupid move. Not being honest, I mean, compare Moto3 speed with MotoGP speed. There's such a huge difference. Not only that, he's got to put up with all the G-forces which is going to be put on his body. We've already seen how Bradley Smith has gone from 125s into Moto2, and how he's had to increase his training so much from Moto2 to be able to ride in MotoGP. And then they've got the braking forces from the carbon brakes as well. So apparently they're not very easy to get used to. It takes quite a long time. So to go from Moto3 into MotoGP, plus the only riding style Jack Miller has got is his Moto3 riding style. I mean, the natural progression for riders is Moto3, Moto2, MotoGP. Or in some cases, like Sam Lowe's, for example, went from British Supersport into World Supersport and then into Moto2, all on 600cc motorbikes. So there's a natural progression there, and to skip Moto2 is just, it's just not right. I mean, Marc Marquez and Pol Espargaro have taken their Moto2 riding styles and they're making them work in MotoGP. Obviously Marc Marquez is making his work a lot better than anyone else, but it's working for him. And from going to Moto3 into Moto2, they're going to develop their riding style and just progress as a rider, get used to the power and just get used to the battle and just trying to get into MotoGP. So that being said, a 3-year deal with Mark VDS. If they do have a MotoGP team as well, that won't be so bad. But if they don't, then he's going to have to stay in Moto2 for 3 years. And say, I don't know, well, we don't even know if he's going to win Moto3 this year, but if he does, and then he goes on to win Moto2 in his first season, he's got to stay there for another 2 years before he can even go up to MotoGP, which is a long time. But anyway, that's the first rumour going around. Second rumour is kind of linked onto another rumour. Cal Crutchlow apparently is in talks with Suzuki for next year. Now, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Cal has stated that he has made a mistake moving to Ducati, but he's also said that he's happy at Ducati and happy with how they're progressing. Also, Ducati are getting a brand new MotoGP bike next season, so if he jumps ship now and then that bike turns out to be the bike to be on, then he's definitely going to be kicking himself. But who knows? So if he does go to Suzuki, then that will open a ride in the Ducati team, and in the Pramac Racing Ducati team, one of the team bosses has said that Iannone is looking to progress into the official Ducati team. They would like to keep him, but if he does decide to go, then they would happily have Stefan Bradl. So does that mean that Bradl's not going to be at LCR? Even LCR said they're happy with Bradl, even though he has been underperforming a bit this season. So if Cal goes to Suzuki, then that will open the way for Iannone to get his ride, and then that will open the way for Bradl to go to Iannone's ride. Which then brings me to who will get Stefan Bradl's LCR Honda ride. Could it be Scott Redding? Or will it be another Spanish rider moving up? Probably Rabat. As I said, I don't know. They haven't quite decided, Mark VDS, if they are going to have a MotoGP team. I don't think they are, because apparently there'll be too many bikes on the grid. Yeah, okay. Not being funny, but the whole idea of CRT when that first started was to increase numbers on the grid, and we all know how shit the CRTs were. And now we got the open bikes, which are a bit closer, but still far away from the factory teams. The only one really doing well and making it work is Alicia Spargo on the open forward NGM Yamaha. But even still, I can't really see an open bike winning a race. I mean, I know the Ducatis are classed as open, but they're still a factory bike. I'm not being funny, but I think it's stupid having two classes in MotoGP. Just have all factory-in satellite bikes. Don't piss around having bikes which have less power, more engines, more fuel capacity. Don't piss around doing that. Just have equal machinery across the board, and that will make the racing a lot better. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the racing this season, but if they want to increase bikes but also have competitive bikes, they need to get rid of two separate classes and just have one class. So yeah, that's rumours at the moment. I don't know if Cal moving to Suzuki is a good idea. Like I said, Ducati have got a brand new bike coming out next year, and I mean they've been progressing quite well. They're doing a lot better this season than they did last season. I know Cal hasn't had any luck whatsoever. He's had a handful of breakdowns and a few injuries, and it's not been a good season. So you can kind of see his concerns and why he might want to move, but at the same time, no one knows how good that Suzuki really is. They don't know what kind of condition the engine is in. Is it in a full MotoGP spec? Is it more than a MotoGP spec? And we've yet to see any proper competitive lap times, so it'll be interesting to see what happens and if any of these rumours will come to light, but who knows? We'll just have to wait and see, and see what the roller coaster brings. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I shall see you guys in the next race. See you!